So real quick, try not to overthink this. I know when I first started, I thought this all looked super confusing, but I promise you it's going to be a lot simpler than it looks, okay? So what you're looking at in general here, this is a price chart. Each of these individual candles shows price movement over that specified amount of time. And all we're going to do as traders is look for opportunities where we think price might be going up and we want to get in for a buy, or look for areas where it might be coming down and we want to enter for a sell, okay? So there's only two types of trades. If you think price is going up, you're going to get in on a buy, or what is referred to as a long in trading. If you think price is going to come down, then you're going to get into a sell, or what we would refer to as a short in trading, okay? That's it. Everything comes back to these two ideas, okay? Now, every single trade you take has a few important levels, okay? And I'm going to show you these using the long tool and the short tool that is provided in TradingView, okay? So again, a long tool would be for a buy and a short for a sell, okay? So this one on the left is my long position, and we just want to look at the levels. You'll see right in the center, this is your entry point, okay? Now you're going to have the red part is going to be your stop loss, and then the blue part is your take profit. And what this is telling the system is, hey, if I enter a trade and price goes in my favor when it hits my take profit, please take me out of that trade, close it, and I'm just going to accept my profits there. Okay, but then it's also saying, now if I enter here and price is just kind of moving around and then it comes down and it goes the wrong way, then I'm telling my broker, hey, when you get to here, just take me out of the trade. I'm going to count my losses there. Okay, same for a short position or a sell. You've got your entry point here, and then your stop loss is up at the top because, again, remember, now we're expecting price to go down. So we put our stop loss up here saying, hey, if price goes the wrong way and it actually comes up here, then just take me out and I'll cut my losses. But if price does what I'm thinking it's going to do, and it goes this way, then take me out at my take profit. It's going to close my trade and I'm going to walk away with my money, okay? So let's look at some examples here. I drew kind of some patterns. Now let's say we're watching for a buy and we see price comes up and then it retraces, pulls back a little, then it goes up even farther, pulls back, retraces a little, and then goes up even farther again. Well, we might be saying, okay, if price comes back down to this area here, I'm going to get in on that buy to take it up, okay? If that's the case, I'm going to come into TradingView and I'm going to get my long tool for a buy. Just click on that. And then you want to click on your chart where you want to enter the trade. So I'd click right here. That's where I want to enter it. And then you drag and drop these levels. So the bottom again is your stop loss. I'm sorry, because we're looking at a buy. So I'm just going to make sure this is below my recent lows, which my example drawing would be here. And then I'm just going to make sure I have a 1-to-1. So however far I'm risking on my stop, I'm risking the same distance on my take profit, okay? So if we set this here and price does come back and hits here and then goes in our favor, it will just take us out in profit right here. If for some reason it comes down, puts us in, and then goes the wrong way, no big deal. Our system's going to take us out when it hits stop loss. We're just going to call it good there. Same for a short, okay? So let's say we're watching price is coming down, it goes back up a little, drops farther down again, retraces a little, makes a new low again. We might be saying, okay, hey, if price comes back to this point, I want to take that sell. So we'd come back over to this toolbar and we're going to select short this time because we're looking at a sell. We would put that position right where we want to enter the trade. And then we just drag our stop loss and our take profit. So again, we're thinking price is going to come down, so we would want our stop loss to be just above any recent highs, and then we want our take profit to just be at least a 1-to-1, equal parts of our stop loss and our take profit, okay? So if we set that trade up, and then price did come back up, as soon as it hit this center line here, it would enter us automatically in the trade, okay? And then if price just kind of moves around and goes out in our favor like we're thinking, then we're going to be taken out in profit here. If it goes the wrong way, no big deal. We're going to be taken out where our stop loss is. We're just going to cut our losses there, okay? So that's it for kind of a quick overview on long and short positions. Again, I will put a link down below to my TradingView tutorial series on YouTube. So if you're interested in learning how to set up your chart, customize it, some tips and tricks, check that out for more, okay?